You're in the back room with Becky. It's Thickalicious Thursday, and the gossip is thick today. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my God! You knocked Donald right off of my missing, manic, maimed, and destroyers. Charlie Sheen ain't got nothing on you. You held it down for 20 years. I don't know what to tell you, my brother. Maria, he got to change his evil ways. What's up, everybody? This is You in the Back Room with Becky, and it's Thursday, May the 19th. Thickalicious Thursday. Yes, I am casual today. We are under tornado warning, so I'm going to try to make this real quick. I just could not pass this by. And it's not nothing that we're not familiar with. It's not like it's never happened in anybody's family. I never held him to the highest esteem anyway. I read his Playboy article years ago when he came to this country. And I know people are going to say, well, that was years ago. We shouldn't hold things against people that they did years ago. Well, this is what I know. And this is what I learned from Dr. Phil, the Oprah show, my mama, my daddy. They said the best way for you to determine a person's future actions is by their past actions. What they have done before, they will do again. And I just really am embarrassed for his children. Man, let me tell you something. Those Kennedy women, they historically have turned a blind eye to what those men were doing. I guess the money was good, the status and the prestige and all that, and all for the sake of the children. But mind you, these people are a part of history. That means that it's in the record. It is in your permanent record there for all the world to see. And at some point, when the Shriver Schwarzenegger children are older, they're big kids now. They can go online and get that. I will pull every internet, every TV, every newspaper, magazine. They will not see it until we sit down with a family council. That's what's up. What we're talking about today, this is Thickalicious Thursday, and the gossip is thicker than my hips. What? You mean to tell me? Listen, y'all, I've been reading. I haven't been here because I had other things to do. We got to make that cheddar. So I've been out in the field for the last 3 days and have not felt like coming on here and talking to anyone. And it made me just have a little time to say, okay, you don't want to overdo nothing. And balance is always important. When it comes to balance, when these big society celebrities, wealth and power struck men are out here doing the shucky ducky with whoever they want to. My thing is this. I'm one of those women, okay? I'm not talking about what I don't know. Again, I always say to you, if I bring it up, it's because I've already lived it. My ex had a child. Yes, he did. Had the nerve to come and ask me to help him get custody of his child because he knew I knew the ins and outs. And at the time, I worked for children and family court. Now, right now, I'm just pissed off, because it's not only painful to that wife, because you're thinking about, oh, he had an affair. Oh, you were screwing without a condom. You wasn't even trying to protect me. I'm not saying the lady is a nasty, flip-flam slut off the streets. But if the slut hole panties fit, wear them. You knew there was a married man. I don't care how modern the times are. It's all kind of single women out here that will do whatever for a big fat check. And don't even think, when they try to imply that they don't think Arnold is supporting that one, why you think she been quiet for 13 years? I cannot believe how something right, if I had my way, most of you reporters would not have a job because you say some of this. I can say whatever I want to on here, so I'm sure from time to time what I say may sound stupid as well. But you know, when you make sweeping remarks about somebody else's behavior, this is one thing I would like to point out. He is of European descent. Having mistresses and other children is not that strange in their culture. My ex was from another culture, and, I had heard it said, when I was down visiting in that way, a man can keep as many women as he can take care of. Mm. So, Tiger Woods had big pockets. They're not so big anymore. And Arnold got big pockets. He ain't doing nothing that nobody else has already done. My only thing is, she had the baby the same week as Maria had their youngest child. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you ghetto! You ghetto, you ghetto, you ghetto. Okay? Now, this is the wonderful equalizer. I love you, YouTube. Because it doesn't take a minute now for stuff to get out. No, nobody's holding the presses. I mean, the minute it hits, whoever got a microphone and a camera can spit it. Bam, just like that. So while you out here doing all your ungodly things and cheating on your wife and entertaining whores and prostitution whores, look, I ain't mad at you, but this is one thing I probably said. You prostitutes, you whores, don't try to do my job, and I promise you I won't try to do yours. Now, the first thing that I heard in my peer group was, I knew Maria needed to put some weight on. I'm sorry. That lady that he was boogie with, she's skinny. She's from Guatemala. Latin passion. I bet when he was snatching that skirt up and popping her on the air, she wasn't saying, no, Arnold, stop. She was like, bend over, baby, show me what you're working with. Most of us have seen Arnold naked. I ain't saying nothing about the ex-governor's work piece. I'm just saying, we seen him naked. Now, flash forward 20 years, he don't still have that same body out. That woman was in love with him. And the women gonna be the roughest on her. The man is like, you go on her. You are a bad son of a gun. But what we fail to realize is that so much of this stuff is just, while it's fodder for the gossip mills for us and something to talk about, so detrimental to the children, so detrimental to this next generation, because they have seen so much adultery, fornication, y'all like that nice, pretty $20 word, infidelity. Half the children don't know what infidelity is, but they know what fornication is, and they know what adultery means. That means you had a wife, common law or legal, and you went outside and was dipping your wick somewhere else. And not only was you dipping your wick somewhere else, you failed to protect yourself and your family. Now, let's do the what if. What if this lady had some disease that may not manifest right away? Then you have subjected Maria, Arnold, anybody else Arnold decided to do the shucky ducky with. I have a level of, where, like some men that'll hit women. I said, if you'll hit a woman, you'll hit a child. I don't want to hear it. Same thing about this kind of cheating stuff. Shame on you, Miss Guatemala, whatever your name is. I'm not even going to speak it because I'm not giving you no airtime. Arnold Schwarzenegger, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. He's embarrassed now because all your business is out of the street, but you don't have enough money to shut up all of America. Yes, we will be talking about your behind. And I think it's shameful and it's sad. That little remark I said, I'm telling you ladies, you out here bony, skinny, trying to keep up with these Fashion models. Why you think them bitches is mad all the time? Throwing stuff at people, getting hound cameras. Them skinny bitches ain't get screwed on a regular basis. Don't nobody want to be rubbing up against no bones. So maybe him and Maria was a good couple for the long run on paper, and they presented this, really, really good image. And maybe, they was in love once upon a time. It happens. But I'm going to tell you something. The rest. Now, what if this has been a black woman that Arnold had slept with? She would have been getting her money up top. Point blank. They get these little women for all these. That's, you know what? Arnold, that's sexual harassment, because the woman probably didn't feel like she could say no. And then she thought to herself, oh, well, this might not be a bad deal, because I'm sure he was fattening up that bank account. She living in a $268,000 house. Somebody's housekeeper. Come on now. My housekeeper drive a Cadillac, but she don't live in no $268,000 home. Now, what if Maria was a black woman? See, she should have took a page from former First Lady's page and said, you're going to tell the truth, but, I'm going to dot that I. If everybody remembers that day when Bill Clinton was on camera and he had that little mark by his eye, I believe he caught one. Listen, sisters, be you pale skin, brown skin, yellow, or red. When a man is jumping in and out of bed, you need to take something upside the head. Don't make me go get the BJ to lay the pimp and tell you how it's really done. But this is what I'm saying. You in the back room with Becky. Enough is enough, you sinful sluts. Find some man of your own. And men, stop sticking it everywhere. In a minute, all those movies you were seeing about dicks gonna start falling off. If I had anything that I could put out in the atmosphere, when you cheat like that, like a scuzzy, scallywag, river rat living, no good for nothing. Excuse me, y'all, because I just have a thing about cheaters. You're in the back room with Becky. This is Strong and Wrong. It's Sickalicious 30, and the gossip is thick. Oh, my God. To the people. Love, peace, and understanding. Your woman ain't doing what you wanted to do. You better say something.